the Lahore attack by Kumar Sangakkara. In this session, we are going to discuss the situation, the cricketer situation after the terrorist attack. Now, no cricketers are killed by this attack for the sake of the driver. It is not God, but the driver. Driver is the God. That practical driver, he tactfully decides to drive the bus into the stadium. Pakistani government awarded him a hero's medal for this driver, hero's medal, because of his heroic sacrifice in saving cricketers' lives. Now this terrorist attack physically injured, attacked Sri Lankan in a very terrible way. But this attack also opens these cricketers' eyes to the war in Sri Lanka. Before this attack, they never cared for, or they never thought of the war in Sri Lanka and how people suffer. දැන් මේ attack එකට කලින් මුන් එකෙක්වත් ලංකාවේ යුද්ධයක් තියෙනවා කියලා දැනන් හිටියේ නැහැ. ඒ තරම් ආත්මාර්ථකාමී විදියට තමයි ජීවත් වුනේ. But after this attack, they opened their eyes and heart to how people suffer in the war of the east and the north of Sri Lanka. Now that change occurs, that change of attitude, feelings occurs after the Lahore attack, terrorist attack. Now we are going to discuss that part of the speech. That part of the speech. Right? Now go back to story again. Page 29. There is a rush, some panic to get off the bus. Taranga Paranitana stands up. Now Taranga Paranitana has come to life. He is not killed. Luckily, he is not killed. His chest is attacked, but the bullet does not go to the heart. He is still bleeding, still bloody is coming out. A bullet lodged means stopped, attacked lightly means softly, in the sternum, in his sternum. Sternum means this chest bone. මෙතන තියෙනවානේ අස්තියක් ඇටයක්. The bullet does not go through this chest bone. Chest bone protects Paranitana's heart. The body of the bus, because the bus body slowing. The bus body is slowed down the velocity means speed of the bullet. Now bullet comes through the bus body and later attacks Taranga Paranitana's chest. Because of the bus body's protection, this bullet does not go through the chest bone to hit the heart. Now in this way, Taranga Paranitana saves his life. Thilan is another victim. He is helped off the bus. He is taken out the bus. in a dressing room, there is a mixture of emotions. Now all cricketers are full of emotions. Sometimes anger. They are angry about these terrorists. Emotion of anger. Sometimes relief, relaxed, happiness. Now they have survived in this attack. Joy, happiness. Players and coaching staffs are being examined by paramedics. Paramedics means nurses and doctors. Now nurses and doctors are examining the cricketer situation. Thilan and Parnithan are taken by ambulance to hospital. Those two, they are critically injured, badly wounded. They are taken to hospital. We all sit in the dressing room and talk about what happened. Now cricketers are thinking or talking about this incident. They express their views, comments. Within minutes, there is laughter and jokes and have started to flow. Now they joke each other. They laugh at each other. How they behave, what happened. They remember everything and laugh. Now they have no fear in the heart. Now this is very important. This is one change that occurs in the cricketer's heart. What is this change? Please read it. We all realized. Now all cricketers understand what some of our fellow Sri Lankans experienced every day for nearly 30 years. What is this nearly 30 years experience? War in Sri Lanka. The war between the Sri Lankan army, government army, and the terrorists. That is this 30 years experience. Note it down. Satana Daga. Right? Now cricketers understand how their fellow Sri Lankans experience the pain of war, misery of war. Not only one day, but 30 years. Long time. Now they understand how people suffer in the war zone. There was a new respect and awe. Now cricketers, they feel respectful to those people. And they have some fear. Awe means fear. Fear about their lives now. Now they know the value of life. Life, how valuable life is after this attack. They understand. Life is valuable to everyone and everybody loves to live. That is what they understand after Lahore attack. Even people in the war zone, they love to live. Even people in Colombo, they love to live. Everybody loves to live. That's what all cricketers understand. That is the change brought about by this attack. It's notable. It's clear how quickly we got over that attack on us. We soon recovered. Got over means we soon recovered from that attack. Underline. Although we were physically injured, we held mentally strong. Now cricketers also understand their power of endurance. E-N-D-U-R-A-N-C, endurance. E-N-D-U-R-A-N-C, power of endurance. They are high morale, M-O-R-A-L-E, Chitta Shakti. Now they understand they are full of high morale. They have a great endurance to face any terrible challenge. Any challenge. Now they understand. They understand they can not only play cricket, but also they can endure, they can face any dangerous situation like this. This is spiritual development. Spiritual. They spiritually develop in a moral way. A few hours after our attack, we were airlifted to the Lahore Air Force Base. Ajanta Mendis, another cricketer, his head sore. Now his head is bandaged. Sore means wrapped with bandages. After multiple means various shrapnel wounds, cutting wounds, small wounds. Glasses and other pieces hit his head, and there are so many injuries. Suggests he looks like the game of poker. A poker player. Poker is a player, a game, poker player. Right. Played in some Arabic countries. Thilan has been brought back. Now Thilan is also brought back, sedated, fully conscious, sedated. Sedated means painless now, no pain now. Sedated, fully conscious, fully sensible. Conscious means to be with us. And we make jokes at him and smiles back. He smiles back. Now all cricketers live. All cricketers are as before. But they are injured. But they are not caring, concerned about those injuries. Now they feel very strong, proud. You see, underline these words. We were shot at, fired. Grenades. Grenade means bombs, little bombs. Bombs were thrown at us. We were injured, wounded. We were not cowed, but we were not frightened. Cowed means frightened. Now cricketers understand their high morale, strong power in their heart. They are proud of that. They feel that they are very strong men. They can endure any challenge. Again, Sangakkara mentions, we were not down and out, not defeated. Down and out means we were not defeated because we are Sri Lankans. This is patriotism. 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 Love for country. Love for country. Desanurage. Ratata ඇති ආදරය. Patriotism. Now all cricketers are proud of their Sri Lankanness. Because of Sri Lankans, we can endure any challenge. We thought to ourselves, and we are tough and we will get through hardships. We are tough, strong characters. We can get through any hardships, difficulties. Hardship means difficulties. And we'll overcome, we will defeat because our spirit means heart, morale, is strong, right? Now, after the terrorist attack, these feelings takes place in their hearts and mind. This is what the world saw in our interviews immediately after the attack. Interviews. Now, all people interviews question them about this attack. We proudly answered all those questions. We were calm, collected. We are calm, peaceful, collected, very determined, strong, and rational, logical. Even our emotions showed through. We are unofficial ambassadors. Unofficial ambassadors. Ambassador is a person who represents the country in another country. සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ විදේශ තානාපතිවරු කියලා. Ambassadors. Now all cricketers feel like ambassadors because they are representing Sri Lanka in Pakistan. They are proud of their situation, right? They are proud of their situation. Now in this way, this attack awakens cricketers' eyes to their inner self. Inner self. Namun ඇතුලේ ඉන්නේ කවුද? Inner self. And how people suffer in the war zone. Therefore, this attack is eye-opening. The cricketers begin to see realistic nature in Sri Lanka. Realistic nature of war. Realistic nature of terrorist attack. Realistic nature of terrorism. Terrorism. After this attack, they understand. That is some good effect of this attack. Good effect. Unless for this attack, they will never understand. The attack එක නිසා තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ යුද්ධයේ වේදනාව ඉගෙන ගන්න. Otherwise, they will never learn. Right. This practical experience. Now, that part depicts how cricketers feel after the Lahore terrorist attack. After the Lahore terrorist attack. This attack opens the cricketers' heart, their eyes, to the realistic situation in Sri Lanka and how ordinary people suffer from the 30 years war in Sri Lanka.